Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, The Narcissist Guide. Thank you for tuning in. If this is your first time, welcome. For those of you who are going through healing, I hope that you're staying strong and healing well. In today's podcast, I would like to talk about the 11 warning signs of gaslighting. Gaslighting is a manipulation tactic used to gain power, and it works too well. Gaslighting is a tactic in which a person makes a victim question their reality. It works much better than you think. It is done slowly, so the victim doesn't realize how much they've been brainwashed. For example, in the movie Gaslight from 1944, a man manipulates his wife to the point where she thinks she is losing her mind. Okay, warning, sign number 1. They tell blatant lies. You know it's an outright lie, yet they are telling you this lie with a straight face. Why are they so blatant? Because they're setting up a precedent. Once they tell you a huge lie, you're not sure if anything they say is true, keeping you unsteady and off kilter. That's the goal. Sign number 2. They deny they ever said something even though you have proof. You know they said they would do something, you know you heard it, but they out deny it. It makes you start questioning your reality. Maybe they never said that thing, and the more they do this, the more you question your reality and start accepting theirs. Sign number 3. They use what is near and dear to you as ammunition. They know how important your kids are to you, and they know how important your identity is to you. So those may be one of the first things they attack. If you have kids, they tell you that you should not have had those children. They will tell you you'd be a worthy person if only you didn't have a long list of negative traits. They attack the foundation of your being. Sign number 4. They wear you down over time. This is one of the insidious things about gaslighting. It is done gradually over time. A lie here, a lie there, a snide comment here, so every often, and then it starts ramping up. Even the brightest, most self-aware people can be sucked into gaslighting. It is that effective. It's the frog in the frying pan. Analogy, the heat is turned up slowly, so the frog never realizes what's happening to it. Sign number 5. Their actions do not match their words. When dealing with a person or entity that gaslights, look at what they are doing rather than what they are saying. What they are saying means nothing. It is just talk. What they are doing is the issue. Sign number 6. They throw in positive reinforcement to confuse you. So the narcissist that is cutting you down, telling you that you don't have value, is now praising you for something you did. This adds an additional sense of uneasiness. You think, well, maybe they aren't so bad, or yes, they are. This is a calculated attempt to keep you off kilter and again to question your reality. Also, look at what you were praised for. It is probably something that served the narcissist. Sign number 7. They know confusion weakens people. Gaslighters or narcissists know that people like having a sense of stability and normalcy. Their goal is to uproot this and make you constantly question everything. And humans' natural tendency is to look to the person or entity that will help you feel more stable, and that happens to be the gaslighter. Sign number 8. They project. They are a drug user or a cheater, yet they are constantly accusing you of that. This is done so often that you start trying to defend yourself and are distracted from the gaslighter's own behavior. Sign number 9. They try to align people against you. Gaslighters are masters at manipulating and finding the people they know will stand by them no matter what, and they use these people against you. They will make comments such as, this person knows that you're not right, or this person knows you are useless too. Keep in mind, it does not mean that these people actually said these things. A gaslighter is a constant liar. When the gaslighter uses this tactic, it makes you feel like you don't know who to trust or turn to, and that leads you right back to the gaslighter. And that's exactly what they want. Isolation gives them more control. Sign number 10. They tell you or others that you are crazy. This is one of the most effective tools of the gaslighter because it's dismissive. The gaslighter knows if they question your sanity. People will not believe you when you tell them the gaslighter is abusive or out of control. It's a master technique. Sign number 11. They tell you everyone else is a liar. By telling you that everyone else, your family or friends, is a liar, it again makes you question your reality. You never known someone with the audacity to do this, so they must be telling the truth, right? No, it's not. It's a manipulation technique. It makes people turn to the gaslighter for correct information, which isn't correct information at all. The more you are aware of these techniques, the quicker you can identify them and avoid falling into the gaslighter's trap. Some gaslighters may have learned it from others, in many cases their own parents. If a parent lives with addiction or other mental issues, gaslighting may be used to manipulate a child into keeping quiet about abuse and or an addiction. Or gaslighting may be used by a parent in order to alienate the child from the other parent, for example in a parental alienation. One parent may depict the other as a deathbed and tell the child about the other parent's transgressions in order for the child to align with the reporting parent and see him or her as the hero. But in order to look like the hero, the gaslighter must create a distinct enemy. This doesn't mean that people who are children of gaslighters will adopt gaslighting or behavior. For many, in fact, such an upbringing teaches them exactly what not to do when raising their own children. In the case of a person who has a personality disorder, such as antisocial personality disorder, they are born with an insatiable need to control others and deep-seated anxiety. Others gaslight in order to feel some sense of control in their own lives by making others depend on them. Gaslighting can also be part of a authoritarian personality. This type of personality thinks in absolutes. Things are 100% right or 100% wrong. When a gaslighter thinks that they are not the problem and everyone else is, this is called having a egocentric personality. It can be very difficult to get egocentric gaslighters into treatment because they believe nothing is wrong with them. A gaslighting spouse or partner may either refuse to go to therapy, or if they do attend with you, they may tell the therapist that you are the problem. If the therapist recommends that the gaslighter changes a behavior, the gaslighter will label the therapist as incompetent. Even in therapy, the gaslighter may not truly be aware of or may refuse to acknowledge that their behavior is the problem. So that is what I wanted to talk to you about today. I hope that this video or podcast was useful. If it was, please subscribe to my channel, like this podcast on YouTube, The Narcissist Guide. Leave your comments in the comment box, share your experiences, or if you want me to cover something on my next podcast, please let me know and I will try to cover it. So thank you very much for listening and tuning in today, and see you next time.